Joy Behar from The View, one of the cackling hens over at The View, is saying that we need a sex strike. And you'll hear this every once in a while from some kooky Hollywood, would-be philosopher saying that if those pro-lifers are going to take away our right to have abortions, then we're just not going to have sex. Great idea, Joy Behar. Speak for yourself. Here's Joy Behar.
Women in the world have conducted sex strikes in history. In 2003, a sex strike helped to end Liberia's brutal civil war, and the woman who started it was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. In 2009, Kenyan women enforced a sex ban until political infighting ceased. Within 1 week, there was a stable government. Okay, so we have more power than we think we have, and some of it could be right in the bedroom. Just saying.
A sex strike.
So there you go. We have more power than we think we do, and some of that power could be in the bedroom. Very, very interesting. It's always funny when the left thinks they understand the right, and so they come up with policies or talking points or jokes to sort of jab at the right, and then the right goes like, great idea. I love it. I covered this on podcast a few months ago. There was a pro-abortion state representative in Oklahoma, actually, of all places. Pretty interesting because that's a pretty pro-life state. And he proposed a bill that would demand that fathers are financially responsible for the mother and the baby from conception. And he was trying to troll conservatives and pro-lifers by saying, oh yeah, you're going to ban abortion in Oklahoma? Well, then I guess fathers should be responsible from conception. And he's thinking that conservatives and pro-lifers are all these like sex-crazed addicts like he is, and that they're going to be like, oh, no, we were just kidding. We don't want that pro-life legislation because us conservative religious pro-lifers, we also just love to sleep around and bang people and impregnate them and not be responsible. That's how he's picturing the right, like we wouldn't want that, like that was some troll. And then all the conservatives and pro-lifers are like, awesome idea, dude, thanks. And then this guy, his name was Forrest something, a state representative in Oklahoma. He goes and apologizes to pro-abortion groups because they were pissed off at him for this bill. And then he said, this bill was obviously not serious. I didn't actually mean this. Hilarious. And there's been studies about this, about how the conservative movement generally understands the left, their political ideology, their underlying worldview, what motivates them, their assumptions and ideas. But the left does not understand the right whatsoever. And it comes out in things like this. And so they're, every time someone says, we need a sex strike, you're going to take away our right to kill babies? Well, we're just not going to sleep around. And then they were like, awesome, great idea. We would prefer, actually, that you didn't have and raise children because you're a bad mother. You would be a bad mother. You think that your children that you would raise would be non-persons, Untermensch blobs of tissues that could be murdered as long as they were in the womb through all 9 months of pregnancy. You think that if your 4-year-old says they're a girl, they should have their penis cut off, have cross-sex hormones and puberty blockers pumped into them, and then reintroduce them into society as a female. Yeah, I would actually prefer if you didn't have children. It would be very good for you to not raise children. That would be very good for society and the social fabric.